As you can see, Galion sits on a busy intersection here on a main highway. There is a potential for some noise contamination from the outside in, and some colleagues have voiced concerns about this as well. So what we're going to do to combat that is we're going to take voice recorders and we're going to put them on the outside of the house. That way, if we capture something on the inside of the house, we can sync those files up, cross-reference them, make sure we're not presenting false positives. So you can be sure that whatever we're presenting are noises that originated from inside the house, not outside the house.
This is Olive Gill. That's Jimmy's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she was the librarian. They actually wanted to be professional dancers. That would have been kind of their dream. And the way she carried herself, she just, you could tell. I mean, she would have made a wonderful ballroom dancer.
Can I ask one?
Absolutely.
Please.
Olive, are you down here with us?
And I got to say, Olive, you're a beautiful woman. If that's you. If you know Olive Gill, okay, thank you. Can you shut that off for me? Or turn on everything we have.
That'll work too.
There's a few pictures of you upstairs. And one of them you're standing next to Mr. Gill's car. Yep. You shut that off when I say 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. So Olive. She's like, yes. Why are you in the basement? And I know that's not a question you can answer with a device, but I'm holding this device in my hand with a tiny little red light on it. If you could come over and speak into this box, it'll help me hear you. If Jimmy liked to dance, will you turn on one of these devices for me, please? That's what I thought. That's confirmation right there.
Yeah. Olive, was it a coincidence? Maybe it wasn't, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Go ahead and shut that off for us, please.
Maybe it wasn't, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Go ahead and shut that off for us, please. Thank you so much. If you would like to see Chris dance, can you make one of these devices come on for us, please? I promise you, you will be thoroughly entertained. Thank you, Chris.
You want me to give you a little boogie?
To be fair, I set him up for that, but she said yes, so let's do it.
I'm going to just do a simple box step. And if you would like to do a box step with me, can you let me know? Can you turn on one of those devices? No?
If you like Chris's dancing, can you make one of those devices come on for me? What about his singing? There you go.
Thanks. I needed the light, actually. That helps me to be able to see where I'm stepping.
Both devices currently on right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and shut them off for me.
And now the one with... Oh, thank you so much.
If you have had absolutely enough of seeing Chris dancing, can you make that device beep, please? Oh, there he goes again.
If you want me to stop, then turn on one of those devices.
Okay. All right, thank you. Go ahead and shut that off, please. Thank you. We really appreciate that, Olive. As you can see, we like to have fun. And hopefully you do too. And hopefully that was as funny for you as it was for me.
And me.
And Jane. We still do on occasion, but we used to run DVR where we set up a bunch of static cameras. Mm-hmm. And then we realized how much quicker we get started and clean up when we don't. And we have, we've captured a few things on DVR over the years, but honestly, for the amount of time we spend, thank you. I know I got kind of sidetracked, and we have, we've captured a few things on DVR over the years. But honestly, for the amount of time we spend, thank you. I know I got kind of sidetracked and I'm not talking to you anymore. I apologize. Can you shut that off for me, please? Olive, let me ask you a question. The same question I asked earlier. If it would be okay for Chris and I to come back, could you make that device beep for me or make that light come on? Because we'd really like to come back and visit your family. Thank you. Oh, both of them.
Great.
Thank you so much. Can you shut that off when I say 2, please? 1, 2. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good.
Jeff was having a little fun with me earlier. I'm going to have a little fun with him now.
Oh, God. I knew it.
So if you think Jeff talks too much, can you turn on one of these devices?
If you would like for me to talk more, can you turn on one of these devices? That's right. That's right. Just so you know. Thank you, Olive. I really appreciate that. And go ahead and shut that off for me, sweetie. Thank you. Jane says at 3 o'clock, everything in this house just stops. And it's almost 3 o'clock.
Is it time for you to go to go away for now? Is it time for you to rest? Is it time for you to rest?